Hello. Happy Sunday afternoon. I'm cold. Hi, Emily. How are you? How you been? It's actually about 60 degrees here, but it always seems to be cold in the house when it's warm outside. And hopefully I get to go to a cemetery today. Hopefully. How you doing? Oh, I'm okay too. Just chilly. Chilly cold. I'm ready for winter to be over. How about you? How about you? Can you hear me? Just thought I'd pop on for a few. Hi, Gennaro Gomez. That's Nancy. Hi, Nancy. It's me, Nancy. Nonie, Nancy, and Emily. Hi, honey. How you doing? I'm just being bored. My sister was supposed to come up, and she had to go to work. Hi, Cathal, my friend GV, and Pink waving. Yes, I don't know why that doesn't show up on. Yeah, your husband. You're on your husband's phone. He passed 3 weeks ago. God bless him. I'd rather winter. I'd rather winter. You can cover up if you're cold, but if you're hot, up up a creek with or without air. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like summer's not well. I like spring. I'm not crazy about summer because you're right. It is hot. But the thing is about summer is I have air conditioning and it freezes me to death. I can say that I am as cold in the summer as I am cold in the winter. If that makes sense because my husband always has the air conditioner going crazy. So I'm always covered up. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. I'm very cold natured. Colin, I'm going to come in there and smack you. Colin's got mad at me and threw paper towels all over the floor. How you doing, Kathy? Good to see everybody. Nobody comes to my lives anymore. I guess I'm boring. Hi, Lucas. There's Lucas. Everybody check everybody out. Don't forget. Hi, JoJo.
Right.
Colin, you stay out of this live. If you want to do a live, you do one on your own. Me and we're about to throw down.
Okay, cool.
Well, thanks for telling everybody.
You're welcome.
Comes through here and says he's got to take a poop. Go on, son. So I hope everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing good, I hope. Anybody want to come up here beside me on the panel since this is a StreamYard? I don't go often much, so. Oh, the finished alien. This is for Miss Southern Vale. We got to get that shipping label printed today. Here's the alien. He's a little sitter. He's got little feet. His little feet. Hello, I'm a little alien. I don't know what's wrong with that nose. Why did I do that? I know what I did to it. I did drop my little special device that I use to. Thank you. It's supposed to be your Valentine, but if we don't get the shipping label printed, Lucas, I got to mail your blanket. If I don't with it, I will mail it out too. If Colin doesn't, Colin has the printer in his room, so I can't print without his permission. But sweet, I hope I will. I got to get over there, my friend. You guys go to GV's Great Visitation. There he goes. I fixed his nose. He's got a heart for Miss Bell. And he's a sitter. Thank you. I do sell things. I do make amigurumis and sell them. So if you guys ever think you want an amigurumi and I don't use patterns, I just make them custom. You can send me a picture and I can do my best. Bye, Nancy, honey. Thank you for coming. Hi, Tammy Cook. Long time no see, girlfriend. Lucas says he'll be doing a video on that. Cool. I also want a giveaway on Stone Something's channel that I will be doing in the video as well. Sweet. Yeah, I made ghosts too, by the way. But he has a little heart, see, from the Southern Belle, because she's an alien lover. I love aliens too. I believe in everything. I believe in aliens. I believe in ghosts. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in the Easter Bunny. You know, we got to have something to believe in. So why not believe in everything? You know? Not the bad stuff, though. He can dance. Da, 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 da. He's actually a sitter, though. See his butt? He's a sitter. I think he's so amazing. What do you do? My hands just won't do that. Should get surgery. Date left on. Oh, bless your sweet little heart. Tooth fairy? Yeah, I can make tooth fairy. La 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 la. I need to pull out all the amigurumis that I have left. I need to do a giveaway of some things that I've made. I watched a documentary today about Bob Lesnar. Bob Lesnar, who's that? I don't know. Oh, who worked on Area 51. Area 51 is cool. Oh my God. My dad's nephew was at Area 51. Was it my dad's? Yeah, Gary. What, 1947? Whatever year that happened. And all I can say, where's my Christmas stocking? Oh, I thought you told me not to send it. To give it to somebody else. Sorry, Wrapped in Yarn. I thought you told me that was okay not to send it. I can send it. I'd have to go. Sorry, girl. They will shoot at you if you try to. Yeah. Well, all I know is my cousin Gary, my dad's nephew, which was just a couple years younger than him, said he was 17 years old, and he said that they are real. Aliens are real, and back at the time, they couldn't tell anybody. They threatened them and told them that they would not be good if they get told anything. But he said it was, as he got older, he told us it was definitely real. And he was old and retired, an old man, and he told us he had nothing to lose now because he's an old man and he could tell. But they cleaned them up. They cleaned up the bodies. Now, some of those videos they have are fake, but they are real. He said, I can tell you that now. So, that is honest to God's truth. I tried to get in a GTA. LOL. What's a GTA? I know GTA as a Grand Theft Auto, the video game. So, if you think that aliens aren't real, yeah. They are. And spirits are real. People's dead spirits are all around us. And I believe fairies are real. I believe all that stuff is real. And you don't have don't take my word for it. I'm not trying to persuade you they are, but yeah. You're real, mama. That's Colin right there. Calling you big dork. That's Kali. When you say bodies of people, they took out that knew too much. Yeah. Oh, did YouTube take that out? Did they, or is that what you're talking about? Did they block my words and fade my words out? Probably they do that. And a lot of times when you're buffering, when you're doing a live video or something and you're buffering, that's YouTube taking the words out. They do that. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. I only get 7 people. I don't get GV's got a cool channel though. He gets like hundreds of peoples in his lives. Hundreds of peoples. How do you like that English? Yeah. No, I mean the government or powers. Yeah. Exactly. But my cousin was cleanup crew. The government doesn't want panic. And that's what it is. So, no telling what they're hiding from us. Which I can understand it because they don't want worldwide panic. I want to panic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gotta have a little itch here. My blanket's making me scratch. Oh, excuse me. We just had pizza for lunch. Colin and I didn't get up to almost noon because we stayed up last night watching movies. We watched The Shining. Yes. Colin, what was the other movie we watched? Barry Lyndon was really good. It's still murder. If you think about it, considering how vast the universe is, it is a bit on the arrogant side. Exactly. I couldn't agree more. To believe we are the only planet with intelligent life. Yeah, and we're not that intelligent. But you know what I mean. We're able to reason. Yeah, it would be arrogant. Exactly. I mean, why would there be one planet with life on it? So whether the planet is animal life or plant life or whatever. So that's the age-old. I mean, even back, I remember, I can't remember if it was, I was in Arizona and New Mexico. And there were those caves that took you on those tours. Hi, Crazy Engine Treasures. Long time no see. How you doing? And it took you for those tours, and you would see the people looking up in the sky, and they'd have, like the Indians had, whatever those are called. I can't remember. In Egypt, they're hieroglyphs. Something like that. I can't remember right now because, when you go live, you're put on the spot. But those etchings they had in the rock, the caves, they would show like people looking up in the sky, and there would be some kind of a weird, look like a flying object. Boop, there's the link, Emily. Anybody else wants to come up? Come on up. It's daytime. Not my usual time to go live, but I've been doing these little bit lives. Excuse me. If anybody wants to come up, come on up, baby. Well, I got to go over here on the YouTube side just a minute and turn on all my little Doomaflaunchers. You want to know what a Doomaflauncher is? Now, Colin, you're going to make me get all fuzzy. Am I fuzzy, guys? Make sure my volume is down. Hang on, Emily. I'll pull you up as soon as I get done. I got some other videos playing. Let me turn that off. Pull myself back up. Yeah, I'm a bit blurry, aren't I? Sorry about that. That's just bad internet for you. Okay, hang on. I got to come right. Whoopsie daisy. I got to come back here just a second. Now, see, if Colin would have went to church today, I could have had better internet, but okay, hang on. I'm doing all these little Doomaflauncher things here. La, 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 la. Well, I got to save that. So get out of here. Save. Got to set my settings. I forgot. I did actually schedule it for, when I scheduled it 5 minutes, or for, um, not 5 minutes. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't do two things at once anymore. Um, okay, there's Emily. Hey, girl. What you doing?
Hello.
What you doing? Resting? Yeah, that's right, Lucas. I'm reading the. Nobody can see. We can't see the comments now because you're up on the panel. See, JoJo said, "I would love to come up, but honestly, I'm just in too much pain. I miss coming on your lives." Well, girlfriend, get you a pain medication and come on up. I'm gonna try to get Colin to take me to a cemetery today. Said you can sit in the car. Just let me get out there with my spirit box and turn it on and sit there and try to talk to somebody. And I will do it as a premiere tomorrow night because tonight's Super Bowl. I happen to think not the aliens did come to visit. Okay, wait. Let's try that again. I happen to think that the aliens did come to visit and then sent out warnings to stay away from here because we are so violent here. Yeah, evolved enough. Boy, you got that right. That's probably true. True.
Granny
And
D's
then,
going to be live in 30 minutes.
huh?
Granny D's going to be live in 30 minutes.
Yeah. I would love to come up, but also, okay, I read that. Are you watching the Super Bowl? Hell no.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Not going to happen.
I will watch the halftime show. Who's going to be on the halftime show?
Me.
I could care less about football. My husband's still in Africa, you know. If he was here, he'd be throwing a temper tantrum.
Come on, D.
We'd be having to listen to his big mouth screaming.
What did you go to Africa for?
Oh, he's with his dad doing missionary work. I hope he gets washed in the blood of the Holy Ghost because he's a freakazoid. But anyway, my mother-in-law thinks he's going to come back as a changed man. I said, well, keep thinking that. He's been to Africa a couple times before. And he ain't never come back changed. Maybe for an hour or two. Me and Colin are just like, wow, this is awesome. We don't have his, what I call his big trapping mouth, griping and bitching and carrying on. Oh,
He
Rihanna, that's
must get the money to go.
do what?
He must fund to get the money to go.
He took money out of our 401k to go. Your dad did. And I'm like, wow, that's really great. You know, here we are wondering where our next meal's going to come from. And he takes money out. Yeah, it's a whole, I don't care. I don't care. He could have took out every bit of it as long as I'm getting a break from him. It's more of the commercials. Yeah, the commercials are awesome. I like the commercials.
What about Super Bowl?
Super what?
Super Bowl.
What are you talking about, Colin? Colin's over there washing dishes. Well, Emily's fell plumb out. She's just fell plumb out. Oh, well, what's everybody been up to? I'm freezing. Colin, do you turn that heat up for me? Oh. I haven't heard from Brenda Land in a week, and I'm worried about her. There she is. Emily's back. Somebody come up here. Come on, Lucas. Come on up.
I don't know why.
What'd you do? Fall out?
Something crazy.
Fell out the window?
Sure did.
You're going to get hurt falling out of the window. Casey, what else? I can't talk. I've had too much Mountain Dew this morning. Crazy Engine says, I'm just sitting here at my kitchen table crocheting roses. Well, come on up and show us, baby. Drop down there in the bottom and come on up. I've honestly been rusty, which is so boring.
How bad Mountain Dew is for you?
What, baby?
I said, do you know how bad Mountain Dew is for you?
Yeah, but I'm an old fat lady and I ain't got much time left on this earth anyway. So I might as well
don't
drink.
Talk like that. Don't talk like that.
Truth. I'm 60. How much longer could I possibly live? I mean, I already don't know what
years.
I already don't know what the hell's going on. How much possibly could? Oh God!
Oh, you stupid old woman.
My son just called me a stupid old woman. Thanks a lot, son. I love you too. You stupid old young guy.
Today is my son's 21st birthday, and I didn't know I'd feel this old when he turned 21.
When they start getting older, I don't even know what the hell's going on. I just keep cussing when I don't know what.
When I gave birth to him, so and then I turned 19 3 days later. So in 3 days is my birthday, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be 40.
You poor child. I was let's see. I was 22 when I had my first son. My husband and I had been married 4 years. We got married when we were 18, and we were just trying to survive. So finally, I told him, the next time you come in drunk and high as a kite, I'm getting pregnant. That's what I told him. And he said, how do you think you'll do that? I said, don't worry. Women are evil. We know how to get pregnant, even if we're in bed with a drunk. You pin those suckers down. Hey, this is just okay. I can tell it just like this. I don't got nothing to hold back. I have no hold back. Hold them down and get your groove on, baby, and get the baby on the way. Now, you know me. Hey, this was back in 82. Bestiality didn't exist. You just got to do what you got to do. Well, this is some good Sunday, but I don't give a flying flute. My dog passed away. My best friend's daughter passed away. And then another best friend passed away all in 1 week. And I have no ducks left to give, if you know what I mean. So just let it fly. And if people don't like it, they don't got to watch. Right, Emily?
Right.
Right.
Hopefully you set it for adults only.
Huh?
Hopefully you set the channel for adults only.
Oh, it's for adults only. But if kids want to come in, if kids are stupid enough to stumble in when somebody's having an adult YouTube, only thing I can say is I'll learn a lesson. I ain't no holds bar. I have nothing to hide. My life's an open book. And let me tell you, if you read that open book, you'd think it's a horror story. You'd probably run, holding your head, screaming, and end up in it.
When he found out you were pregnant.
What, baby?
What did your husband do when he found out you were pregnant?
He said he called me a rapist.
I'm not allowed to talk about stuff like that.
I can talk about anything I want.
Yeah, get deplatformed.
Get what?
Deplatformed.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to get deplatformed. Oh, God, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, scratch that. I'm surprised. It's all in fun and games. YouTube knows I'm crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. You know, I'm getting so sick and tired of people getting offended. All these young people. You know what? What, Colin?
Too bad they won.
I mean, if they get offended about something that they should get offended about it, but
They won the culture war, so you don't.
they won the Colin, you're just too okay. They won the culture war, whatever that is. I don't know. I'm an old lady. I don't know what anything is. What it means. Sorry if I offended anybody. I've had too much Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew will also make you crazier than a bed bug. Don't drink a lot of it because, yeah, I've heard that it'll make you crazy. Plus, I had a 16-ounce coffee before. You know, it's the younger generations that are so easily offended. Yeah, the younger people. The younger people are offended, but that's okay. It's okay.
They love getting offended.
I don't get offended, but I just know when I've had enough of somebody that keeps offending me. You know, it's all good.
So isn't this your second husband?
This one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Third.
Third, actually. Colin, you ain't supposed to be telling that, but that one had to be an annulment because he was a Catholic. Yeah, that was just a fly-by-nighter. but he no longer exists. That's a whole nother show. We'll have to do that one at nighttime. We'll have to tell that we'll have to do that in the more nighttime for adult audiences.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
How long have you been married each marriage?
8 years the first time. Let's see, wait a minute. Nine years the first time. 1 year the second time. Less than 1 year. The second time. And Kim is what, 29 years? Colin?
Sure. 28.
28 or 29 years, something like that. The dark hour of the night. I don't think I can get offended. Me either. I can get mad. Hey, Enid says, boo, boo, boo. I'm worried about Brenda Land. I haven't seen her, haven't heard from her. Emily, your hair is beautiful. Haven't heard from her on the phone. I don't know if what's going on. Maybe she just.
Fearmonger.
I'm not trying to fearmonger. Good God. He's got Colin has got a name for everything. Be back. I am be back. Okay. Enid says, be back. I am bad and I need a shower. What does be?
Be right back.
No, not be right back. It's be. I don't know what she's trying to say. Hang on.
Don't matter.
Come, you shut up, or I'm gonna come in there and stick your head in that dish pan of water. She says, well, that sounded like somebody farted. BBIAB. Be back. I am bad and need a shower. Is that what that means, Enid?
Hang on, let me look this up.
BBIAB.
And look up your channel on here.
She sent me a message. Hang on. She's sending me messages. Let's see what she says.
I'll just let the ads play. I don't care. I just want to see the chat. I don't care about the ads. The ads can play.
Be back in an AB. But, bit. She put all kinds
be
of words.
Back and about. Be back and about.
It's be back in a bit. Okay.
Be back in a bit. That's it.
Hi, Nana Michelle. How you doing, Sugar? Sugar. That's Nana Michelle. She's awesome. Be back in a bit. Need a shower. There you go. Got it. All I know is LOL and BRB. BRB. Be back and WTF and WTH and I remember back in like 1996 or 1997.
WTF. Oh, I know what that means.
Yeah. Back when we first got a computer, like in 96, 97, and Adam said, Mom, I'm going to show you one time how to do this computer. So he's on Hotmail and he's talking to his friend and he's like 14 or something like that. And he's like typing in all these LOLs and BRB and all this stuff. And I'm like, what are you trying to say?
What the folks?
Colin, I will slap you. Anyway, he's typing in all this stuff. And I'm like, I didn't know what he was trying to say. He said, and I mean, I had to learn how to do my computer in one weekend. He said, I will show you one time. That's how my children are.
Not me.
No, Colin does good. But
Joe, come on up.
who is it?
And here Stitches, come on up.
No, she's got to go to the shower. Remember, she's going to the
shower. That's right.
Anybody else? Come on up with us. Me and Emily's lonely and cold and all that good stuff.
My chest hurts.
Colin's chest hurts. That's because we ate pizza. Woo-hoo. Here we go.
The least little thing nowadays, it seems like, if I eat late.
Yeah, I got actually.
The bed's like at an angle. The way it's in the house, it's like at an angle. So
I don't ever have heartburn or nothing, but lately I've been getting heartburn. So I'm thinking,
You got that agita?
agita?
Yeah.
Yeah, Colin, you just keep doing your dishes, Cinderella. That's what I call him, Cinderella, because he's always doing chores. I'm the evil mother, not the stepmother. I'm his real mother, but I'm the evil mother. Crack the whip.
Mama, this braces.
I'm racist now because I told him to crack the. Colin, you know what? You call me one more name and I'm going to get up and I'm going to hit you. Then I'll be a child abuser.
Domestic abuse.
Well, technically, he's not a child, so.
No, it'd be domestic abuse. D.O. Domestic. No, that's a A. D.A.
Just don't
Domestic.
let it get caught on camera.
Oh, gosh. Somebody come up here with me and Emily. What you see is what you get, right, Emily?
Exactly.
We don't hold back, do we, girlfriend?
Nope.
I had a friend that used to tell me that I was the queen of shock value or shock, something like that. She'll say, you'll say anything and do anything. Hey, why hold back? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Come, I ain't asking you.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, Lord. Colin, you're taking me to a cemetery, too.
Taken to me.
Taking to me.
Taken to me. On a dusty road.
Now he's singing. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Your love.
So if you're a crocheter, what's on your hook? You got anything on the hook, Emily?
No, I hadn't been crocheting lately.
I'm
That
crocheting.
sounds like a dog in heat. Is that singing?
Walk, 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 walk.
Colin, leave us alone. I haven't laughed in so long.
Walk last night.
I laughed last night, yeah. But since Colin's dad's been gone, we've been watching movies real late at night. The night before we watched 3 movies, didn't we?
Yeah.
Then last night we watched The Shining and what was that guy's
I
name
was
again?
just picking Colin. I was just trying to get her to laugh.
Colin don't care. Our house is a nut house. We'll laugh about at the most appropriate times and
Wish we're not laughing at the most inappropriate thing.
inappropriate. Yeah, inappropriate. Colin, shut up. When you're in the room, I get all confused. I have Christmas lights around my window. This is random, of course, but that's me. That I turn on at night because I have to have them on because when I get up to go pee, I'll fall down and fall all over myself. They burn out last night. I woke up once and only half of them were on. Then fell asleep, woke up again, and then there was like 3 that were on. So I got to take those down today. I put my Christmas lights all up, of course. So now I've got to try to find a strand of lights. What?
So at least you ain't got poop all over you.
Right, that's it. You get in the corner. You can't get in the corner in my house.
Christmas lights. You should save your money all year. Save a little bit out of each month, like $5 or whatever. And then right after Christmas, they put the Christmas lights on sale at like Walgreens.
Yeah, I never go to a store. I've got so many Christmas lights. It's not even funny. I used to do that.
Well, I didn't know you had a bunch of them. I thought you didn't have a bunch of them. I was going to say you can get them real cheap, like $2 or $3 for a box of the.
Yeah, and I have some in boxes that I bought 10 years ago and longer because that's what I would always do. I'd always go to, but now that I don't go to stores or anything because I can't drive, I get a driver's license every time it's due, but for my identification, but I can't drive by myself anymore. So that's why I stay home all the time. If I go anywhere, Colin has to take me, which he don't want to mess with me. But I used to go every time after the holidays, after Valentine's Day, after everything, and buy a bunch of stuff up. And just, I have stuff that it'll be here when I'm dead and gone. I mean, I have things that are 10, 15 years old that have never been opened. Wow. And if I wait 5 more years, they'll be vintage. So if I live 5 more years and I'm able to even know what a computer is, because the way my brain's going right now, I won't. But I'll put them on Etsy and sell them for loads of money. Right? Am I in a fantasy world or what?
I mean, that's true. If it's vintage, you might as well.
I got vintage. I just put a video up of my whatnot shelf here because I'm only doing shorts and lives right now. Now, if Colin does take me to a cemetery later, Colin, do not fall down in the kitchen.
Are 90s vintage yet?
90s are definitely vintage.
What about early 2000s?
Well, yeah, because it's over 20 years old. Etsy considers things over 20 years old vintage or 20 years. Why, you got any 20-year-old stuff to give me to sell?
I'm sure around here somewhere.
I'm sure around here. But, yeah, if he'll take me to a cemetery and just let me sit there and do a spirit box session. Yesterday I did a live and I just turned on my spirit box and just let it play. I got 11,000 views in 2 days.
I guess I'm good.
So it, just whatever. Your
Oh, that's
vintage
what
comment.
me and my mom, when we go to Walmart, we try to get 2 carts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like two really old people trying to get around. It's like you barely get around.
I get in the
I
fat
have
cart
bad
and drive.
arthritis, so it's hard for me to walk. And so I use a cart, so does my mom. So
Yeah.
we try and get carts when we go. Both get carts when we go, or one will get one and then we'll wait for the other one to get a cart. Because where we go to Walmart, it's sometimes they're out of carts and it's craziness.
I can't walk in there anymore. I have to get the driving cart, which I call the fat cart. I know that's not appropriate, but I have to get in that because I can walk for a little bit, but my knees start to give out. And I can feel
I have
that.
bad knees, bad ankles, bad neck, and bad back from arthritis. You
I
can even
got
have
it.
an Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I don't know
Yeah,
if you know what that is.
my lower back well, not exactly lower, but right in the middle is starting to bother me. But that's only because I sleep in a chair and I never lay down. I can't lay down. I can't lay down in the bed. I have to sleep in a chair. And that started when I had my left knee replaced. And now I tried to go back and sleep in the bed, but I just can't do it. It hurts too bad. My knees hurt too bad. And if they touch each other, and I can put a pillow between it, but that don't help. So I sleep in a chair.
I fart out my butt.
Colin farts out his butt. Oh my God. What is in that chair, by the way?
It's a pillow.
Not the pillow. It looks like there's crumbs or something in the.
Well, crumbs are crummy.
Crumbs are crummy. Well, I guess so.
How many dogs do you have now, Granny?
Just one.
Well,
Because Patty died last Thursday. We had to, when she went for, she went for her surgery, and that cancer was all through her body. So that was horrible.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Thank you, honey. Yeah, that's what I talked about when I first came on. And then, it's a big thing going on with my friend Jerry passed away in 2017. Her daughter Tiffany was found dead in bed. She's only 30. I can't remember what day it was, the 8th, 7th, 9th, I don't know. And it's a big thing. It's under investigation and it's very serious. And one of the people involved is in prison or in jail right now. And then on the 8th, my best friend Thelma, one of my best friends, her daughter messaged me and said, the hospice people just left. They've just put mom on hospice. And I didn't even know what was going on. And I still don't know what was going on. I don't know if she had surgery or what happened. So that was like all in 1 week. So I was crazy for a while. But Nana was going to the shower too. Oh, that now I get it because Enid said she was going to the shower. Nana Michelle was going to the shower too. Got it. Yeah, it's sad, but it's life. It's life. There ain't no way we can escape that. But we just gotta think of happier things. And I just haven't been. I've just been keeping my mind off of it because I won't be able to go to my friend's funeral, which I don't even know if she's having a service because I know she said she would when she died she was getting cremated, and then I don't know. They sent my friend's daughter that passed away. They sent her off to have an autopsy, and then as I said, it's criminal, so I don't know what'll happen there.
And she was only 30?
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
And then in all our local newspapers and everywhere here, it's just a big thing. I don't know what's going to happen. So, but one of the people involved is in jail right now. So, that's crazy. But life is crazy. If we get fortunate enough to have good times, grab onto those good times. That's why I stay home and I don't go anywhere. I don't usually talk to. It's only a couple people I talk to on the phone. Well, like, did you hear that crash? Colin, one of your pans you just washed fell off the countertop.
Oh, friggin' gosh, dog.
You better not be cursing back there. Colin said
I
he's
heard
friggin'.
that.
You hear that? We hear you, Colin. This computer picks up more than you know. This is still my old computer. My computer I got for Christmas. I still haven't played with it. I'm scared to mess it up because I know it'll be my last laptop I ever get. I'm still using my old one that Jane sent me. Jane sent me. And
She sent you a brand new one?
no, it was one she had. She worked. I don't know. Colin said it can't be updated. That's why they bought me a new one. It's a Toshiba. It's worked great. I think I got it back she sent it to me back in October. One she had, she told me because I had that old computer that kept doing all kinds of weird stuff. That thing was 12 years old. And she said she had one that she wasn't using and her husband told her to take it to the Goodwill. So if I wanted it, she would send it to me. So she had it taken in and had it all refurbished back to factory and all that stuff and sent it to me. It's a good little computer. It does everything. I'm waiting for it to completely blow up. And it's about to, because I run like 4 channels at night, people's channels. But my new one, Colin bought it. It's really nice. But I got a laptop bag for it and a skin. I haven't put that on yet. But I'm just waiting until this one, because Colin said this one can't be updated to the latest version of Windows or whatever. So, yeah. But that was nice of Jane. She said it's a good computer.
Yeah, that was nice of her. She's a really sweet lady.
Yeah, she is. My husband is not observant. He will notice something about 5 years after it's changed. Like, I'm always changing my living room around and changing things around. And now I've turned my living room into a pink room. Can't do nothing about the green walls, but I got pink curtains and pink. I brought all my dolls out here, almost all of them. And because I'm here, sitting here all the time. But he didn't even notice it. And I'm like, you notice anything different about this living room? No. And he goes, wait a minute. You changed that picture. You changed the curtains. After about 3 weeks. Of course, we all go to our own corner around here. I still got my dolls up on my Christmas ornaments. My shelf here beside me, I've got everything on it. Still got my Christmas Barbies out. But he will maybe sometimes every once in a while come out here and watch a movie with me. And then he's like, look, how long has that been here? How long? He brought me a Switch in here for Colin. And it's still sitting right there. We were going to tease Colin with it. Because hand me the Switch there, Colin. Right there, the Switch. Right here. Right here.
The hell?
Yeah, your pants fell down, Homer.
What the friggin' heck?
What the friggin' heck, he said.
No one said nothing after I said so sad.
Nobody cares. Somebody hates me. I got 10 people. They're all they must be all lurkers.
They're lurking.
They're lurking.
Give my tummy here.
They're lurking.
Lurkers are
Beans
okay.
and vinegar.
Hand me that Switch right
I'm
there.
gonna fart out my butt instead.
Colin, quit talking about farting.
I do have to do
Well, go poke it up. Let me have that.
it.
Here's Colin's Switch. I don't know if you can see it.
Wow, that hurt.
Kim brought that in the house. I said, go cut me a Switch. Because I was telling Colin about when I was a kid. It's pretty, though, isn't it?
We had to cut our own Switch when we were a kid.
Yeah. And they have these, when you pull those sticks off, they leave these see those little sticky things sticking up? And boy, when you got swarped with that, it hurt. So I'm going to keep it right here by my chair. And I'm going to, my mom, we cut them and we try to pull these off. And my mom would say, give it to me like that. And boy, she'd swarp us with it. We would walk by and say something to my mom and she'd reach out with her Switch and swarp us, or take the yardstick and crack us with the yardstick. And we'd laugh and we'd say, that don't hurt. That don't hurt. That don't hurt. And she'd hit it.
We had to cut a Switch ourselves, and I tried to take the leaves off because with the leaves it hurt worse.
Oh, I tried breaking the Switch in little pieces so that when she hit us, it fell apart. But back in those days, you didn't think a thing about it. Getting spanked or getting the Switch, and you didn't hate your mother and think your mother was abusing you or anything. That's just what happened when you were a bad kid. Nowadays, Kids are crazy. My boys got it. They got it when they needed it too. When they did something but they didn't very often do anything. They didn't. They knew. They knew better. They'd end up in a corner or get a privilege taken away. But it's so funny now because Adam, oh my God, he was a wild child. Let me tell you. He didn't mean to do things bad. He just kept doing things that you shouldn't do, like climbing up on the roof and getting stuck. Cajun Treasure says, my boys too. Yeah, he'd climb up on the roof, then he couldn't get down. So he'd do stuff like that, or he would make a tree house and get up there and couldn't get down, or he would try to cross the fence to go to the neighbors and get stuck in the barbed wire. And just,
to go over the balcony. Oh my gosh, man! How many times I had to tell him to get off the balcony?
My brother
go over the balcony.
Kids are crazy. Even now, when my boys are adults and on their own, they have a healthy fear of mom. Amen, my sister. Well, you know what? I used to say to my boys, "Don't make me come in there." And they'd get just as quiet as they could be because they knew. But Adam threw his coat. Oh my God, I'll never forget this. He was in the 1st or 2nd grade, and him and his friend Billy, they were throwing they threw their coat up on the top of the school. They were on the playground at recess. They threw their coat on top of the building. So all the friends thought that were really cool because they were both tall for their age. So everybody was taking their coat off to see if they could, they were just playing what they thought was an innocent game. Nobody was getting hurt. So everybody was giving them their coats to throw them up on the roof because they thought that was so cool. They could throw the coats up off the roof. So here comes the teacher, or she's in the playground, but obviously she's not paying attention. So finally she comes and she's telling everybody to line up, and nobody had their coats on. She goes, "Where's everybody's coats?" "We don't know," they said. "They just flew away." Yeah, they were like 2nd graders. So she realized they were up on the building when somebody said all these kids' coats were up on the building. So she stood them all up against the wall and she said, "Tell me who threw," and they were still paddling kids at the time because my son's in his 40s. But anyway, she said, "I want to know who did it." Well, kids ain't going to, Adam said nobody was going to tell on anybody. And finally she said, "If the people that threw the coats on the roof do not step forward, everybody in the room is getting paddled." So of course my son and his friend didn't want everybody to get paddled, so they stepped forward. And I just remember the principal calling me and, "Mrs. Lewis, you need to come to school." And I was at work, and I was like, "Well, I can't come right now. I'm at work. So, well, you really need to try." So, "Hello, Jovita, how are you, honey?" So I finally told my boss I had to go. Something happened at the school. So I had to drive like 15 miles to the school and get there, and my kid's sitting in the corner. And she said, "Your son and his friend threw everybody's coat up on the school building." Oh my gosh. So that was just like a big, thing. "Just arrived home from church. Ken is preparing for Super Bowl food." Oh yeah, everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl. Colin and I are having chicken legs tonight for dinner. We're not going to watch it. Usually when my husband's here, he goes to his mom's and they have a Super Bowl party, but other than that. But I do see 12 people. I don't know who's lurking or whatever, but thanks for coming. If anybody wants to come up on the panel, just tell me and I'll drop the link. I won't be here but a few more minutes for probably, 48 minutes I've been here.
Yeah.
Jovita says, "Yes, we are good, but my mother-in-law, Grace, is now in her last days. Oh, bless her, of hospice. Not easy with us now." No. Gosh, prayers to you, honey. Prayers to you and Ken. Bless your heart. My goodness. Oh, this old world, I'll tell you. It's crazy. Crazy. I don't know. I wish I knew who was all lurking, because only people talking is Crazy Engine Treasures, me and you, Emily. Who's lurking? Come on.
I'm lurking on my other channel.
Oh, you're lurking on your other channel? There's Niecy stopping in to say hi and left my thumbprint. "I'll be cooking chicken wings here in a few minutes." We're having chicken legs. Hey, Colleen could cook the chicken legs just like you
And
cook
I'm
chicken.
lurking on this. I'm lurking on this channel because I'm up on the panel, so that means you got 10 people lurking.
Yes, that's awesome. Don't forget to give your thumb up. Yeah, we can take the chicken wings.
And that reminds me to
the
give you a
chicken
thumbs up on this channel.
And you
Thinking about covering the barbecue sauce and bacon.
listen, fart knocker. You like that, Emily? If you start cooking them now in the crock pot on slow,
But the skin will be all chewy.
that boy can cook like a chef, but I'm going to have to teach him a lesson or two here in about 5 minutes.
Chewy if you cook it.
No, fart knocker, you don't know what you're talking about. He's a fart knocker. Wrapped in Yarn's still here.
We better off cooking them in the oven.
I'm going to cook you in the oven, Colin.
All die.
What did you say?
Oh, well, I'll die. He said. No, you're taking me to a cemetery as soon as I get off this live. Because I want to do for Monday night, I want to do a premiere. Oh, dear. I will just leave this laptop here while doing things in the kitchen. Okay, Jovita, honey. Yeah, my husband's in Africa, and he can't watch the Super Bowl over there. I mean, I guess he could if he could get somewhere where there's internet. But this is the first time he's missed the Super Bowl in years. Niecy's laughing at me. Oh, I'm just crazy, Niecy. You know what? When you get to be my age, you just have no holds bar. You don't got nothing to hold back.
Hey, Nonie Mae, what is a 401k? I've heard that term before, but I don't know what it means.
401k is what you pay into your whole life. Like you get a job and they have a 401k that you pay into out of your paycheck, and then it adds up all this equity and all this stuff. And when you retire, you live on that. You also get your
You also have to pay taxes on it, though, I'm assuming.
well, if you take it out no, you don't. After you're 65, you don't pay taxes anymore. After you're on Social Security, you don't have to pay taxes on Social Security. What? It does work that way. You do pay, but you don't pay. It's okay. I worked for an income tax office for a long time. What it is, 401k is, it's your retirement plan. Your money earns money. Yeah, you put it in. Now we have ours with it's called Edward Jones. It's a finance company, and they have our money, and we have investments in certain things that, like, you go into a place like that and it's like a stockbroker kind of, and you want to take stock in companies that will never go down. Like, we have stock in Walmart. Of course, my husband worked for Walmart for the last 6 or 7 years, but he worked all of his life, I don't know how many years, 30 years for a big company that went down. But he paid into that 401k out of each check, and so that builds up, and then that's for you to retire and live on. Plus, you get your Social Security. Like right now, I have epilepsy and I have lupus and stuff like that. So I draw only my partial disability instead of full disability, because I chose to only draw partial disability, so that when I turn 65, 62, whatever, you can still get more. But anyway, we've done all that. I will draw more money, and I will also draw money from his Social Security. And in case anything happens to my husband, automatically I'm taken care of, because I guess as long as I'm after 62 or whatever, I don't know. But I don't want to talk about that now, because he's in Africa and got to come back home, 72 hours plane ride. They only had 2 layovers on the way to Africa this time, but I don't know what.
How long is he going to be gone for?
Well, 2 weeks altogether. He left Wednesday. And let me tell you, me and Colin have been so relaxed. It's been so quiet and so nice. No fit throwing, no screaming and cussing and carrying on when he comes in the door at night. So nice. Yeah, 401k is retirement plan. Your money earns money like a tax-free savings account. Yeah. Now, see, That's basically what we're living on right now. Is we take money out. If you take money out before you're a certain age out of your 401k, you got to pay taxes on it, the penalty or whatever. But Kim's 62, 63, so he gets to take out. That's what we've been living on. We take about every 2 or 3 months because, well, now that he's not working for Walmart, he was on, what was it called? He was on, what was your dad on? Disability income or something? What was that? Temporary disability.
Oh, okay.
And now that he's not going to go back to work. Oh, he is? Oh, Colin says he's going back to work. But till June? Yeah, he draws his Social Security, starts being able to draw his Social Security in June, right after his birthday. So he'll probably just do what he does. His odds and ends jobs and working on people's cars and doing stuff like that, Colin, I'm sure. But yeah. Oh, God, there's 13 people here. Hi, Jane. How are you? Emily, where'd you go?
I just muted the picture.
You just needed the picture?
I muted the picture.
Oh, you muted the picture. I'm about to pee my pants. Everybody's like, don't stop it. Yes, it is. I don't want to pee my chair. But I got 4 minutes and then I'll have to go. But what you doing, Jane?
Well, I'll go ahead and let you go. Bye.
Okay, go see Granny D. I need to get off here and watch Granny D too. Ooh. God, Emily left me in my big old ugly carcasses up here. I'm covered up in a blanket. This is a blanket I made with. I had a whole bunch of like 6 woo, I'm a ghost, woo. 6 skeins of Bernat Pops. I just made a continuous granny square blanket, but it's so warm. This is what I'm covering up with every night. I'm making a big bedspread for my bed. And it's I'll show you before I go. And everything falls off my shelf. It's not gonna hang over the side, it's just gonna be on the top. It's all these pink colors together. What did I drop? Everything I own fell. Let's do a raid on Granny D. Yeah, let's raid Granny D. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Everybody go over. Emily, can you drop her link? Everybody go over to Granny D's and say, Nonie Mae raid. Nonie Mae. Say, Nonie Mae raid. And if Emily will drop that link or somebody will drop. Nisi, can you drop Granny D's link? And everybody say, Nonie Mae raid. Let's raid her. Let's raid her. Let's raid her like the Raiders. Somebody will drop her a link. Let's do it. Because you know me, I don't ever have nothing scheduled. I just drop in anytime. As soon as Nisi drops that link or somebody can drop her link, we'll head on over and say, Nonie Mae raid. Okay? Head on over. Surviving a migraine. Oh, Lord, girl. Drink you some water and get you some caffeine. Okay, well, I'm going to get on out of here. I don't see the link dropping, but let's go over to Granny D's and say Granny D raid. There we go. Emily dropped Granny D. Okay, guys, I'll see you over there. Bye, loves. Thank you for coming. I'll see you there. Bye, guys. Love you.